You should have went with him to New York.
Who?
PizzaFellas podcast.
Who?
The hottest in
Who?
the world.
Bruno.
He can't go.
Bruno.
Oh, Bruno can't fucking go. He has to go make sauce. He can't fucking. He's gonna make sauce.
Light a cigar. Come on, let's make it last.
At least you didn't see that guy. Did you see that picture of that guy?
I told him today. He's like, "When did you go? You went over there?" I'm like, "Where the fuck were you? You even responded."
That guy was in the street.
He responded to me. He's like, "Did
No,
you
I know,
go?"
but he was in the street.
Yeah.
What do you mean on the fucking sidewalk?
Fucking
sidewalk.
unreal, man.
Oh my God.
What street was that in New York?
34th.
30 fucking 4th Street. Holy shit. Got some fucking...
That was a great picture. What's up, guys? Episode 41 here, PizzaFellas Podcast. Remember, go on YouTube, Spotify, follow. Had a great episode come back. Yeah, had a great episode come out today with Steve from the Quillian. Go ahead and check that out. Also, we have those reels with Marvin, as David
Holy
said,
shit.
Marvin. With the holy shit, that's getting pretty fucking popular. We got a new one that's going to come out. I'll put it out tomorrow at some point. But it's been good.
A good one.
Yeah, the new one is good. But again, remember, go like all our stuff, comment, interact with us. We are sponsored, PizzaFellas Podcast, by Jack Daniel's Hard Teas and Pabst Blue Ribbon. This summer, by the pool, grilling, playing cornhole, grab a case. They're delicious. Both of them, nothing like a cold PBR or a cold Jack Daniel's Hard Tea. Grab one for them. All right, on to our sponsors here.
Jeff Adams, Remax Realty, 610-972-5323. Looking to buy a house, looking to sell a house, looking for money. He's got lots of it. Ask him. Enter.net.
Get a loan.
Enter.net. Our good man Justin Course over here that offended me a little while ago. Social media, website design, and all that good stuff. Don't laugh. All that good stuff. Go see him.
Oh, my God.
30 years in the business. Franco's Pizza, Rose and Filippo Belia. They're back. They're back. So shout out to them. Steve Seiler, Insurance. Guys, listen to me. If you're on some type of plan or whatever you're on, get with Steve. 570-446-8023. That's 570-446-8023. This guy has phenomenal rates for personal, business, and all that good stuff. So get with him for all your insurance needs. We have Ali Pizza Shops. Oliver Nastry right here. Maybe
Congrats to his son.
What do you do?
They won the district championship in
Oh, that's
volleyball.
right. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Parkland beat Whitehall, correct?
Yes.
Parkland beat
Wow.
Whitehall.
By a big margin, Oliver, or no?
No, it's tight.
Very good.
Tight
Very
like
good.
your culo?
Better than loose like you.
Loose like me. Master Supply, Kevin and Barb Master. Thank you for the sponsorship. TNY Construction, Tony Nasser. Look him up on Facebook. You know what that guy does? No job too big and no job too small. Know your construction needs. Banko Beverage. Next week, I apologize. Last week I said this week, but we have Tony on. But next week we have Mr. Joe Marino and Tony Gallo from Banko Beverage on. Jim Glassick, shout out to you. We spoke today. They're going to be on. Joe's Teas, Zoe and Calypso. Thank you again. Pabst Beer, thank you again. I also want to shout out Jack Daniels as well, yes. But I want to give a shout out to Nick Sisonik.
Nick and Sean.
From the restaurant store. So the restaurant store has been putting the service in food service for 30 years. They've become a leading supplier to restaurants and other small businesses in Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, and New Jersey. I even hear they're opening up a new shop in Florida later this year. They've got a ton of former chefs working for them, so you know you can trust them when all it comes down to your kitchen. From pizza boxes to prep tables, they've got it. They've got it all, actually, at all the best prices in the industry. Check them out with their 11 locations today, or just visit online, therestaurantstore.com. Thank you for the oven. Thank you for the table there, and shout out to Nick again. So, tonight's guest, we have J Rad's Pizza. It's a wood-fired oven pizza truck or pizza trailer, correct?
Yep.
His website is jradswoodfiredpizza.com. Nice little Irish name over here, Tony Salvatore. Okay, he's had this concept for a little bit under a year, but he's been in the food service industry as old as Bruno, 48 years. 48 years in the business. So that says it all. And he's actually a very, very good friend with Dave Sweeney. They went to school together, and they used to throw rocks at each other and all that shit. So, without any further ado, I'd love to hear your story, Tony. How you came up with this concept of your wood-fired pizza. And, well, let's start back a little bit. Where did you start? Where did you grow up? Where, all that good stuff. But before we get on, we got to do a shot. Bruno's not a drinker, but he's doing like this to me. Shot. So, salute, everybody.
Salute.
Cheers.
Woo.
Wow. What the fuck is that?
I'm speaking Spanish right now.
Holy shit. Where'd you get this? That's good.
Don't burn real bad. It's good stuff.
That's good stuff.
Tortaliza?
It almost has a hint of like grappa, right?
A little bit.
Right, Sal?
My nipples are hard right now. Fuck. That woke me up.
Did you have some?
That just took me to a fucking ride.
What did you think of it?
Oh, look at Rick. He's fine. His back
Sure, he's
feels
going to book
better.
another appointment for me.
All right, Tony, let's get to it here. So where'd you grow up?
I grew up down in Allentown, 6th and Tillman.
Okay.
Okay, nice little neighborhood
Nice
over
little
there.
neighborhood.
So your
yeah.
family was here? I mean, you came over from overseas, or you were living?
No, my dad's father, my grandfather came from Italy.
Okay. What town in Italy?
I couldn't tell
No?
you. They never shared it with me. No.
So then,
That's not good.
Yeah, right.
So we're growing up in Allentown. What year did you get into the food? Since 48 years. I mean,
Okay, so
you're not a
long story, right? My mom, single mom. Okay, she worked out at the Havilon Inn back in the day.
In
Wait.
Hazelton?
No,
the
out
Havilon-
on Tillman Street.
yes, it's the bar now.
21st. Yeah, it's a bar. It's Cousins or something.
Cousins.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. We were talking about that
Oh,
last
the
week.
old,
yeah,
the
the
old
old-
Irish.
the old. So
Callahan's.
I was a
Callahan's.
pretty wild little kid. She couldn't
No.
find a babysitter, and she says, "Let's go, and you better behave, and you better listen." And blah blah blah. Well, they put me right to work.
How
So,
old were you at that point? You remember?
12. I don't know, 12, 11,
So
12.
she's working there. She's telling you,
Yeah.
I'm not paying for. You're coming
Yeah.
fucking with
Wait,
me.
who was the owner at that time?
It
that
was
the,
Jack.
Jack.
Jack, I forget his last name.
Wasn't the guy that with the bald head? It
no,
was. It was
it's
the
a
guy.
little guy.
Yeah, it's the guy
I
before
I
him.
forget his last name. But, they taught me, I peeled shrimp. I went down and cleaned the basement up.
Yeah.
I made salad. They put me to work. I was out there every weekend then. I was making, everybody's throwing money at me.
Wow.
At 12
So,
years old.
At 12 years old. So, end of story. Then that's when I just
Stayed in the food service.
stayed in the food service. And there have been many times I went to say, you know what, I'm out. I hate this.
Yeah.
But
So you went to Allen with Dave?
no, I went to Trexler. And then, yeah.
Trexler?
Trexler Junior
Yeah,
High.
yeah,
which-
Trexler Junior High.
Yeah.
And then where'd you go to? Did you go to high school or no?
I went to high school. I went over to Daroff.
Did
Oh,
that.
so where you lived, that was the line.
Where'd you
Yeah,
go,
they
Dave?
gave me an option. You want to go down or you want to go to Daroff? And I went to Daroff.
If you went over to Allen, you would smoke more.
I smoked them regardless.
Yeah, me too. That's funny. So you're going to Deerfield, and now while you're in high school, you're working.
I'm working. Yeah, I got on work furlough, and I'm working, and I'm just hustling. And then I ended up down at the Quality Inn. And
Oh
then
wait, the Quality Inn.
that's where the Ramada is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we used to do a lot of, and then we go over to G-Dub, and then I started traveling. Florida, Dallas. I like Dallas. I hung there for a while. So
Who were you working for in Dallas?
the Marriott Aquarium, Center City.
So as you went through all these places because you went to Quality Inn and then you went to GW, it was easy for you to actually get a job then, no?
Oh, yeah. You could walk off a job here and 6 hours later have another job back in the day.
Well, back in the day, not today.
Not today.
Look at all the franchises that are closing down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking fucked up. That's crazy.
But
So now you're in Dallas. You're working for who? What was it? Marriott, you said?
Marriott, yep. Marriott, Center City. Huge hotel.
What kind of responsibilities?
I expedited on a line because I had a big mouth and I could track people down, keep food moving. I'd help.
Tough job.
Banks. Yeah.
Expediting is the toughest job because you got to see the food going out, and if it's fucked up, it's on you.
Yep, exactly.
You sent it out.
Yep, that was it. So I was crazy. So that ended up being my job, and then I did a lot of banquet work for him. So I liked it. You know?
How many years down there?
I was down there 2 years.
And then what?
Then I came back to the valley. You always come home.
Yeah.
And,
How old at the time?
I think it was about 23, 24. Then I came back to the valley and hooked up with Al Papa.
Oh, yeah, Al.
Yeah.
I
good
love
old
him.
Al.
He just was in 2 weeks ago.
He's a great guy.
I love him.
I haven't seen him for a while.
Who's Al Papa?
Him in the
Al Papa used to own the Dukes up in the Lehigh Valley Mall, and he had Dukes in Phillipsburg Mall. But the best part about Al's place at Dukes was when it closed at 2.
Yeah. And if you knew the manager, you could stay there to 5.
Yep.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
They throw everybody out. The Lupo brothers hat were.
Oh, that's a name. Woo, the Lupo brothers.
The Lupo brothers, yep.
Yeah, that was
Gene and
Rainey.
Rainey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Woo, what a good shit show. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh my God, we could go like in a whole different direction, but we got to stay on board here.
Yeah.
Oh, they had the place. What the hell? La Manzana de Oro they opened up.
Up on.
No, when you
the
went down
roast
Ridge
beef.
Avenue.
Yeah, that little.
But remember that
little
corner of the bar?
Yeah. I
They
used to
bought
go
that
there.
place, and
I
it was
know.
first called. I remember when I played football at Central. Used to have to walk past it. La Manzana de Oro was a fucking badass place.
It was an
Next thing
Italian
you-
place, sure. Right?
No, it was a Spanish place. A lot of shit went
Really?
on there. Oh yeah, that was a crazy bar. So there you are walking down. Next thing you know, the Lupos bought that bar and converted. I think they called it Lupos.
Then they bought Lupo or the old ale house out on what
Hamilton
was it?
Street?
Hamilton Street.
Yeah,
And that was
the
crazy.
BMW was downstairs.
Yeah.
Remember the BMW?
Yep.
Dave, oh, what went on in the BMW? These are fucking memories right now coming back.
They had Lupo's in the shopping center, Club Avenue in the corner.
Yeah. That was,
Yeah, the ribeye spot.
Yep. Over in Bethlehem,
Yeah, in
right?
the corner.
Yeah, the
Downtown.
corner.
Where
Downtown,
there's
that's
there's
what
a
it means.
there's a Primo Hoagie there right now in that corner shopping center you're talking about.
Yeah,
No,
it's a sushi place or something there. Faux place.
shit, man, these are some fucking names. Tony, holy
Yeah.
shit.
I grew up down the hood. I know everybody. I met Davey.
That's
What
funny.
was the one club, Dave? Oh, Liederkranz.
Oh yeah, that was. Fun
Oh,
place.
that was a fucking another one. The Liederkranz. Holy shit! Like people, they everybody talked about New York, but there was so many fucking places to get down in Allentown.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Remember
you
know the
what's that
club?
one song? Get down, get on it. We got down and got on it back in the day, bro. There was no iPhones. That was some fucking crazy shit. Oh my God.
Your wife's looking at you.
Hey, we weren't married, babe. That was before that fact.
So when you get back from Dallas and you come back to the Valley, what are you looking for?
I don't know, man. I was a young kid. I was just full of energy. I didn't
You were
care.
just
I
you were
was
just coming back. What'd you end up doing?
I end up working at the Hilton. I didn't have a car because I sold my car before I went down to Dallas. So I had to take a job at the Allentown Hilton as a banquet chef up on 9th Street.
And that was a big place at
because
the time.
I could walk or take the bus up there.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, okay.
And then I started borrowing the car that I drove from my buddy that I had. And I went out and found a job and ended up hooking up with Al Papa
Okay.
at Duke's. And then became the sous chef there. And we used to pump out, $3,000-$4,000 an hour in just food. Three
No,
of us.
it was amazing. The
It was
volume.
ama- yeah, the
Dude,
volume.
$4,000 an hour?
Just to
And
put
just
him
food,
in
yes.
perspective
Just
right
food.
now, when he's talking about it, you're talking $17,000 to $20,000 an hour right now.
Yeah. We were
That-
we were robos, man. We could crank. After, yeah.
But what was the menu?
Oh, it was everything. Burgers, cheesesteaks, fries, seafood combos, sauté dishes, omelets. We did it
I
all.
gotta
Steaks.
say this though. So I remember, you'll love this. Back in those days, there were CDs. okay, you would have 30-day, 90-day, 60-day CDs. Al had terms everywhere. So he would take the money. He told me a story. He would take the money and put it in CDs. And then when the money was due, he was making interest on the money he owed somebody else because you would have 90-day terms in those days. Wow. You know, some guys had 120-day terms. I mean, that was the time of the era. And it was like, when I was like, whoa, what the hell? Like, I'm working for my dad at 19th Street. And I mean, we pay everything COD. He was on another level. And he really was. What was the DJ there?
Crankin' Ain't.
Crankin' Ain't! Crankin' Ain't, baby! Holy shit.
Where was Dukes?
He married.
In the Lehigh Valley Mall.
In the mall?
So, you know what JCPenney is? Okay, you got JCPenney. You have the sports store.
The old sports models.
No. Second floor.
Oh, Champs?
All right, Champs is there.
Champs.
There's one more store, and he was right on the bend.
Like 3 stores.
And he had it, and you would be there till 5 in the morning, and your doors had to be opened up at like 10.
We'd stay out there partying until 5 in the morning, and we'd have to be back.
So we partied together.
We did. We didn't know it.
We didn't fucking know it because it was
So
fucking
wait, like
zoom.
you would leave through the mall?
We would show
They had an
back
outside
up.
entrance.
At 8:30, we'd leave.
I gotta
we'd go
show you.
home, take a shower, maybe take a cat nap, show back up, and set up a huge buffet and flip omelets and run them and deliver them to customers.
Because you had to be open.
You had
3
to be open.
people.
Saturday night, you're open till freaking 2, and
we
then you're
used to
coming back.
Sit there, and you know where the wait staff picks up their drinks. That little, we squat down in there, and Jeannie Lupo would slip a shot. Come on, get it together, guys.
Those are the great fucking days.
Yeah, so we worked hard, and you know
And you
what?
played hard, yeah.
We played hard, and
That's
you know
what we do.
I do it to this day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I got a passion for food. I love to cook, and I got to thank all them people out there who guided me over the years, you know?
Yeah, but
Wow.
that's a name. If somebody would have said to me, he's going to bring up something from your past, I would have been like, who? And it's crazy. I just saw Al. He was in the store. It was like, when I saw him, I hugged him. Like, I kissed him.
Next time you see him, you say, hey, Tony South, he'll know.
Oh, no, 100%.
How many years did you work after that? When you started, when you came back?
I worked at Duke's for probably about 4 years. That's
Very
where I
good.
gained my speed on the line. After that, I could go anywhere.
If you're doing $3,000-$4,000 an
Yeah.
hour, you know how to cook.
Yeah.
At least in
Yeah.
a different sense of being a.
You pull that broiler out and say, medium, that. Choosh.
You know, I got to say, and I don't know if it's true,
Help her. Just turn it the other way.
but
If Georgette, if you go from the back way, you could slide it right in. Go ahead.
so that was a moment. So one of the craziest things you used to hear about up there is that how many cars went missing in that lot.
Yeah, there was a lot.
I
of
don't know if it's true. I
Come from this way.
cars missing. You be in midstream, and all of a sudden you hear the kitchen door slam open really loud, and there be bouncers beating the shit out of somebody because they were being
Those
an
are good days,
asshole,
son.
and they drug them down through the dishwashing area and pounded them all the way out the back door.
Jesus.
And
And you're
everybody would
cooking.
stop. And you're cooking. You stop. You look around the corner. And
Oh, that was so. When you talk about like the limelights of New York and stuff, he was that here.
No kidding.
What went on was, how about Frenchie? Did you work with Frenchie?
Frenchie. Oh my God, the ladies love Frenchie.
Frenchie
He has
was
this
the man.
accent. Yeah,
If you wanted a piece of ass, hang out next to Frenchie.
they all love Frenchie. Yep.
Oh my God!
he
was he a cook, a server?
no,
No, he was
server.
one of the Frenchie was one of the best bartenders in Allen. He had a following like no fucking tomorrow, and wherever he went, he got laid. I swear to God, he did, and he had a following. Frenchie was, you know who was Mike Lush and him were like this.
No, I can see that.
Mike Lush. You know Lushy.
Oh, Lush is the man, man.
I went to school with his daughter.
Horniest bastard in the world.
Yeah.
Him and Frenchie, the two of them. Look, Mike, I say that in total respect. You know that. And God rest Frenchie's soul. You know, he actually, the Haviland was that moment.
Yeah, it was.
The
I was
Haviland
going to
was that
say he
moment.
went to the Haviland and then
he went there to turn it around for, what the hell? I wish I could remember his name, but a new guy bought it. And that was all part of the West End crew.
Yep.
That was a bunch of legends, son. Like, that was a time. Oof.
So when you leave Duke's, remember your age? How old were you at this point now?
Man, I don't know. I got married. I had a kid.
Oh, so you started a family then?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I got to behave. Well, you know, that didn't last long. So, but then where did I go after that?
No, it's hard to behave if you're at Duke's.
I just went around.
I
bounced around. I ended up on Marcel's. Then I end up with Franco Armetta.
Oh, Frank,
when he had the restaurant
Okay.
over there. So I chefed for him.
Wait, time out. Restaurant. Not Armetta's on Main Street. He opened up a restaurant.
He had a restaurant, an Italian high-end restaurant, back where Butch Paints is. Behind, it was behind something. And Franco had a way of marketing, you know?
Yeah.
And then I worked with him, and then I left after 2 or 3 years. We did a lot of volume there. And then I ended back with Franco. I bought in 20% in the pizza business, the one pizza shop.
The one on Mass Avenue?
No, the one over in 15th Street where Palumbo is, where Mikey is.
On Lehigh Street.
Oh, okay.
On Lehigh
yes,
Street,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I stayed there a year. I got bored.
I can
got
see
bored.
that over there.
So I went back, and I went back to DeSales University and ran DeSales University. They were willing to take me back in a heartbeat. So, and then after that, I was in all corporate, you know.
Yeah.
Around the area?
Around the area. I worked for Compass, largest food service company in the world. It's corporate, regional chef, corporate chef. You know, they gave you the dime credit card. They gave you the cars. It was great. Out on the road drinking and
Having a good time.
having a good time. And then that got old, living out of hotel rooms. And then COVID came.
Yeah, I always say there's only so many chicken
And then I
Caesar
saved. That's when
salads you got.
I didn't spend no money. I said, I'm going to do a wood-fired pizza oven.
Just like that.
Just like that. I was always just loved pizza. As a kid, I always loved pizza. So 3 years in, I'm cooking for everybody every weekend. I got a crowd up, making them pizza, blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden, it's like, timing's right, this is right. The wife says, go ahead, buy that wood-fired pizza trailer. So I did. I bought it, and here I am.
What kind of wood you cooking with?
Oak.
Oak?
All oak.
So where do you prepare your dough, your sauce?
Right on the trailer.
On the trailer?
On the trailer, and then sauce. I made a deal with one of the local fire companies. All my catering and high-end prep, I do down there. I go down there, do the sauce and all that.
So that's where you prepare your dough?
No, the dough gets prepared right on the trailer. I got a little Estella mixer on there.
Oh, so spiral mixer.
Spiral mixer, yeah.
Very nice. So where do you refrigerate that then to save it?
I got a double-door refrigerator.
On the truck?
On the truck.
Holy
and then
shit.
I got a huge pizza, the prep table, underneath storage, and, you know.
And what are the pies you're making? Like, what are your standard pies on the menu?
They're 10-inch or 12-inch you make?
They're about 11-inch. I cram them into a 10-inch box.
Okay.
Okay, you know, it's all on the pull. Sometimes they pull nicer. It depends how much heat you let get into that dough, you know?
Yeah, you don't want to play with it too much.
No.
I always say drop it short and you can pull it.
Yep.
You can pull it.
That's
Once it's on the board.
I'm not a pizza chef, but you know what? I figured a lot of stuff out, and I'm having fun with it.
Why not? Yeah.
People are liking the product, so.
If you don't mind me asking, what kind of flour are you using?
I can't tell you that.
Why? I use Caputo.
I use Caputo, but I use something else too.
I use an American flour.
One of the American flours.
Is it Sir Lancelot?
Nope.
Unbleached, unbromated, or is it all
I
Trump's?
can't tell you my other flour. I'm not gonna.
Trying to get it out of them, huh?
How about your cheese? What are you using?
Are
you mixing that up?
I'm not using Grande.
Understood.
I'm not using Grande. I use a couple blended cheeses.
Yeah, I think blended is the way to go.
You know,
I really do.
I do. It's a good quality. It's a quality product. Gabino. I'm using that as my base.
Gabani.
Gabani. I like it.
Good cheese.
It's a
it's
good
the number one
cheese.
cheese in Italy.
You know?
You know,
Yeah, it
and
is.
if that works, that's marrying with your tomatoes, then that's fine. What tomatoes are you using if you don't? DOP?
I use a lot of fresh tomatoes.
So what are you?
For your
cooking them
sauce,
yourself?
really?
Yeah.
So you're boiling them down yourself?
You
and
know, I
peeling
know a
them?
pizza shop in New Jersey
Good for you.
that's been there for maybe 60, 70 years. 60 years. That still to this day make fresh sauce with fresh tomatoes.
That's a heavy load, though.
And
You know what? It's a lot of work.
That's a lot of single work.
It's a lot of work.
Cutting those tomatoes, getting that. So you're peeling your own tomatoes? Am I asking this correctly?
I'll explain.
Off air.
What I'm doing.
All right.
Okay.
You're milling?
Off air.
No more milling.
Hand?
No.
Hand breaking them?
We'll talk off air. Yeah.
I got a lot of questions.
I know. I'll answer them off the line.
Well, here, we'll take a quick break. We're going to try some of the pizza. We'll come back and we'll keep talking with Tony Salvatore and J Rad Pizza here.
Great story.
All right?
Yeah.
We'll be back shortly, guys.
Those are questions that people would say, like, where's he coming from? But no, you know what I'm asking.
I know what you're asking.
It's a PizzaFellas podcast. Turn your speakers up, we better have a blast. Grab a drink, fill a glass, light a cigar, come on, let's make it last.
Hey, what's up, guys? Episode 41, PizzaFellas podcast. We're back here with Tony Salvatore from J Rad Pizza, wood-fired pizza. We just had some of that pizza. It was delicious. That eggplant with the hamburger was very good.
Great job. Great job.
Pierogi was good. And, you know, cooking in your wood oven, then reheating it here, it still came out delicious. Great. You know, did a great job. But I got to say, hats off to you. That was some good pizza. I could definitely see myself at a brewery drinking a couple beers, having a whole pie myself.
Yeah.
What's the cost of a pie, if I may ask?
In the box, out the door, it's like a...
No, meaning what you sell it for.
Oh, what I sell it for? Anywhere from 14 to 18, depending
Okay.
depending
Perfect price.
what's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to know your cost.
Yeah, well, we know the cost.
You know the cost.
I know the cost.
Yeah. We definitely, real quick, though, I just wanted to ask you, when we're talking about breweries, what's one of your favorite breweries to go to around here? Maybe the most business.
You know what? I
sorry,
like Stoker's up in Tamaqua. I got a quick following up there. Stoker's in Tamaqua. Yeah. I look at Tamaqua totally different. The people are cool. It's one of my bigger
Areas.
areas. I love going to Stoker's.
Do you do much,
And I
many
love
events
going-
up there?
Yeah, I do. And Yorgi's in Emmaus is another good one.
Did they took over, not Yorgi's, no, Yorgi's on the,
Funk took over that restaurant
on Allentown, but
Allentown.
someone took over Funk's
Funk's doing everything, huh?
Yeah.
From the sounds of it.
Yeah, they're doing that. But all right, real quick before we move on with that, we got a shout out to our other sponsor here.
Which is Master Supply Line, is a janitorial food service supply company located in Macungie, Pennsylvania. 3 generations of the Master family have operated Master Supply Line since 1989, with current owners being Kevin and Barb Master. Their products include disposable food service takeout containers, napkins, cups, straws, and a full line of cleaning and wear washing chemicals, grill cleaners, degreasers, and floor care products. Restroom supplies such as hand towels, toilet paper, and hand soap. Janitorial mop buckets, mops, brooms, and vacuums. And coincidentally, Dave fixes vacuum in the weekend. Office supplies and restaurant supplies such as commercial, he said that to me, such as commercial grade cookware, storage containers, and kitchen utensils. They offer free delivery with no minimums in the Lehigh Valley and surrounding areas with 30 to 40 mile radius. Be sure to get in touch with them. That is Master Supply Line in Macungie, or call 610-966-9636. That's 610-966-9636. And you can get in touch with Dave Sweeney, that's sitting directly right in front of me.
So on this truck, I saw the other day, Tony, to get back into it, I saw you have omelets sometimes?
Well, we pulled up at this veterans thing, and they had no breakfast. So it started at 9 a.m., so I did a breakfast grilled panini. I broke the panini press out, and I did omelets. I put one of them little burners on that you do omelets on a buffet.
Oh shit!
I could pump them out all day.
You've been doing it.
And in an hour, I made some great money, and I catch a breakfast. Grumpy's, nobody had breakfast. So I was like, I'm going to jump on that. So I did.
Oh, so was Grumpy's Barbecue?
Grumpy's was there.
Okay.
Grumpy's Barbecue was there. They did no breakfast. And there was an ice cream truck there, but, they ain't doing breakfast.
Nobody's doing breakfast on air.
So I jumped on it and raised my take that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
That's smart.
What'd you do? You send somebody out to get eggs, or you had them on the truck?
I went. I knew I was going to do it. I grabbed about 6 dozen eggs, and I killed it.
That's awesome.
How'd you come up with the name J Rads? What does that stand for?
So J Rads, I could have called it Sal's. I could have called it Tony's. I could have called it Salvatore's, and it's all
It's all over the place.
It's everywhere. So we were all drinking one night.
No.
And my wife's girlfriend came up with the name. My mom's name was Jean, J. My dad was Ronald. Everybody called him Sal. So that was the R. Okay.
Yeah.
A for Anthony.
Who's
D,
Anthony?
Me.
Oh.
D for Deb, my wife. And S for Salvatore. J Rads. And it stuck.
And it stuck.
And it stuck. I wanted to change it a few times, but I went back. It stuck, and there it is. Never look back.
Great name.
That's a great name.
Yeah. Got a little ching to it.
Yeah, that's great you can do it.
Yeah, it does. It works with pizza, too.
Yeah.
And for you guys to be drinking and having a good time and figuring that out when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Some of the best things.
She made it in 10 minutes. She come up with it in 10 minutes. So I was like, sounds good. Let's do it.
Like I tell Bruno all the time, change your name to Bruno's Italian Grill, not Bruno Scipioni, because a lot of people don't know how to say Scipioni. Scipioni, Scipioni, they say all that shit. What's that?
I had to sign papers I can't just use Bruno's.
Why not?
Because there was a Bruno's on Northampton.
Did you hear what I just said? Bruno's Italian Grill.
It's still Bruno's own.
No, it's not Bruno. I don't know what lawyer you have, but I'll give you a lawyer.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, you'll be waiting 6 months.
So who all works with you with this now?
I got my wife off and on. She'll jump on the truck as a backup. She don't like to get on the truck with me.
No?
Is it a trailer or is it
It's a trailer.
Okay.
It's a trailer. It's
So
a
you tow it.
20-foot trailer.
You
I
tow.
tow it. Yep. I have a lady, Sharon Deal, who really come around. She does a great job. I got the chef that first gave me the opportunity. He's retired, and he jumps on my truck.
No kidding.
Off and on, and they'll never take any kind of money. So I'm going to buy him. I'm going to buy him like a big certificate to go to Henry's or something.
Yeah.
And mail it to him. That way he's got to take something.
He's got to take something, right?
He can't say no
yeah.
then.
My sister will jump on once in a while. My niece will jump on. And I have this Ben dude from the Dominican who caught on, and he's a hustler.
Good.
And, trying to find good help is...
Oh, it's hard to come by.
it's hard to come by.
It's hard to come by.
And you have your specific locations, like where you go, like
Yeah, I go to breweries. I go to festivals. I'm going to start pulling into festivals.
Good.
Like down in Bethlehem. They got a big community festival.
What decides you on where you go? So last year, you're not a year open yet. So what's pushed you to the venues? What's brought you to there? Like, how are you following that business model?
I'm feeling it out. I got approved. I got my license for down in Bucks County.
Wait, when you say that, let me ask you a question. So you're not licensed in the state, you're licensed county to county?
Yeah, like Bucks County, I had to get a license. But there's some big wineries down there and breweries.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
And there's...
Big bucks down there.
Big bucks down there.
So you got Bucks. What about Lehigh County? Of course, you're licensed here.
Oh, I am.
And
But,
then-
like, if I go into Bethlehem, every time I go in Allentown, I got to pay $40.
Is that right?
Yeah, the inspector comes on your truck, and basically, my truck's clean, spotless.
All right.
So we just bullshit. Bethlehem, I got to pay them $40. If I go to Jim Thorpe,
Every day?
$30. Yep, every time you pull in.
So every time you pull, they know you're coming, or how does that? What?
Well, you go online and you blah 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 blah, and that's my wife's job. I have her follow up on all that.
You could do. You can go in Bruno's parking lot.
Yeah.
You have to pay $40 a day if you're there for 3 days.
Yep. Or you buy a license, but if you ain't down Allentown,
Right.
like all the time, they want $600 and something.
Bruno, put them in your parking lot.
It's not worth it then.
Friday night.
So that's the business, though. And when did you learn that? Like just thinking.
No,
you
not
start-
Friday night. Like Wednesday
learned,
night.
As you're
I'm
going.
learning as I'm going. Yeah.
Even
So,
as of now. So there's like what?
Who?
Bethlehem Tech, they have food truck night on Tuesdays.
Really?
Every Tuesday.
Yeah, Allentown.
When the
has
fuck
them.
were you going to say this to us?
So when you find like your direction of where you got to go with this, who's helping you? I mean, it sounds like a pretty complicated business. It's not as easy.
It
as
is.
people
It's
think.
not as easy as you think. And
Well,
you know,
for
I was
inspections.
corporate chef, and I was like, oh, I crushed this. Well, no, there's a lot more to it because you're it.
You're it,
But
right?
I'm finding out where to go and where not to go.
Right.
Okay, and it's next year when I book.
You know exactly what spots you got to go to.
I know. And Rising River, thumbs up to Ron.
Oh, he's the best.
He spoke very highly of you here.
I will be there. I will get my rotation.
Yeah.
Okay, and then after I have my rotation from Ron, then I'll build the rest of my schedule.
There you go.
Rising River is
It's
off
awesome.
the hook. It's off the
It's
hook.
all. It's just wonderful.
Yeah, that guy.
He has
it
such
going
great
on.
ideas.
He does.
He really does.
He does.
He brings people in by the fold.
Yeah, he gave me the opportunity to come down there and
Work it out.
work it out. And
If you don't mind me asking you, so when you're there, a person orders. There's a time frame for you to make their order.
So
what are you giving them? A beeper? What do
I'm
you,
giving them a beeper. Some people do the phone thing. I do beepers. I want them to come up to the window. I want to bullshit with them. I want to make friends.
You're a good bullshitter.
Thank you, brother.
No, I mean in a good way.
So that's what we pass out the beepers. We tell them to go have fun, go stay warm. If it's raining, etc., whatever. We'll see you.
what's the average time?
The
from
average
order?
time, if we're swamped, the average time could be about 10 to 12 to 13 minutes. If we're not swamped, I'm pushing them out of
You're making the pizzas, right?
I'm making
Tom?
the pizzas, and
Well, I have to say that's actually great because I've been to a couple places and we've waited 60 minutes.
oh, you'll never wait 60 minutes.
I'm
in my
gonna
truck.
talk to you
I don't
about
care
something.
how busy it is.
Tone, I'm going to talk to you about something off air. I can't say it on air right now, but there's something I got to. It's you're going to like it. You're going to like
Okay.
it. It's something that's to be coming up. So
Okay, cool.
I'll let you know, yeah.
Yes, that's a great idea for
Right or wrong?
Yeah.
And the Radical Winery, I give them a shout out.
Radical wine, Sal. You Radical wine. You said that to me, right?
No, where's that at?
Up in Lehighton, we got our asses kicked up
Yeah.
there. Me and the window girl. Oh my God!
Really?
The line never went away.
So where is that in Lehighton? Because when you're in downtown, you have that square there.
No, it's not. It's on the outskirts. I don't know the exact name of the road.
It's by the railroad tracks.
It's in the middle of Bum. But I'm gonna tell you what. Then
know.
people line up, and the line never went down, and it looked like a bomb. You know, busy
Yeah.
Friday night. Looked like a bomb went off there. I was like, oh my God.
And Tone, you got like generators on there, propane and all that, right?
I got generator. I could run a propane or gas. I run a gas.
What kind of oven do you have?
I have a Valero from Italy.
Where'd you buy that?
They ordered it. They're like, these are the ovens we used. I checked it out. I said, all
Oh,
right.
the guy that made your trailer, you mean?
that made the trailer.
Where'd
Yeah.
you get it done? Around here? Or?
I got Concession Nation, 43 miles out of Miami.
I heard about this place.
I did. I seen him on Facebook.
They do a pretty good job, I must say. Things that happen, you know,
yeah.
you're on your own. They say, okay, reach out to the company, but all the companies like the jack went, so I got a new jack. And I call my buddy. He got the old jack working, so I got a jack. The door window's falling out because of the bumpy roads in PA, so I got a new door window coming. Shit happens. You got to be a mechanic too, and I don't like to do that. But I know a guy.
What do those trailers run? Like top notch, 80 grand, 90 grand?
You're talking. It depends whatever you're doing. Close to 100 grand.
Close to 100 grand.
Wow.
There's AC.
You have AC?
I got AC.
Do you put it, it does
Don't
not.
keep it. Don't keep
Yeah.
it.
Well, you're used to What
It
you're
don't
used
do
to.
it.
It
Yeah,
don't. Yeah,
you're
it don't
used
do.
to.
It's giving
Plus, you
some
got a
air.
wood-fired oven. I mean, what the fuck?
What's
We-
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, what if you could say what was the most pizzas you think you pulled out in one day
In one
out
day,
of that truck?
in 3 hours, Rising River, we got crushed. We did in 2 hours. We did like 105 pizzas. Okay, and I'm stuffing them. All right, I'll stuff it. I keep bitching at my guy. Pull them up, pull 'em up, pull 'em up, because I went the room to go to the back.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Want to catch the heat right
And
away.
plus, you got to
Goes up.
feed it. You got to feed it.
and you got to feed it.
Yeah.
I taught him, if you could put your hand right there and you can't go no further, that's it. It's there. It's on point. Just keep it right there. And when that thing's tuning and you got somebody on the window and you got that, the only person that's bucking it up is me. If I miss something, which I do off and on,
Sure, you're human.
shit goes south. But I always tell them, double check me. Double check me. Make sure you're counting the pizzas that are in there. So we got better at that.
How many pies can you fit in the oven at one time?
I could get 8 really, really tight.
You
and
can get
depending-
8 10-inch pizzas, 11-inch.
Yeah, depending how the wood stack. If I got the wood right where it should be, I could get 8 in there. All right.
And
I
you're
could
cooking
get-
in 90 seconds.
Yeah, they're in and out.
Yeah.
All right, they're spinning them and boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, yeah.
You got trays everywhere, just pound them down. So it's good.
Now, when you serve it to the customers, what are you serving on?
I'm putting them on. I'm putting everything in a box.
Okay, so those boxes you brought tonight, you're getting a box. Okay,
you're
that's
getting
simple.
a box, and we
Simple.
dress everything at the window. We'll fresh parm them.
Mm.
We go the extra mile, aioli's, whatever, depending whatever it is. You prosciutto, et cetera, you know.
Yeah, the best time to dress them is when they come out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That
You
is
never
the best
cook
time.
prosciutto in a wood burning oven. Never.
No.
No, I just throw it on there and tell them close the box.
That's it.
It's fine. Close the box.
That's it.
Yeah, don't dress it in any oven.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
you'll kill the
You'll kill
prosciutto
it.
if you do.
You're taking all the flavor away.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I mean, we started dressing at the store, and I mean, our difficulty is just the volume issue. You know,
That's it. When you're crushed,
it sucks. You know,
it is what it is.
it's like, and people who don't know it, you're critically thinking at all moments.
Yeah.
You are.
You are.
And you care. I care about. I think everybody eats with their eyes first. So that pie comes back to me. I dress everything.
Well, who knows better than presentation than you, right?
Right. So
Yeah,
I mean-
especially being in hotels and stuff.
What the fuck? I mean, if he doesn't know it, then nobody does. You know?
Yeah.
Who's your supplier, if I may ask?
I'm dealing with local. I'm
Okay.
making friends with the farmers.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm getting a lot of stuff from
Nice.
the farm. I'm out of New Tripoli.
A lot.
Oh,
up
a lot
there.
of farms up there.
Lot
A lot
up
of
there.
farms up there.
Meats,
I'm
this.
starting to utilize the farms. And then
You utilize the guy we went there,
Who?
with the black pig out front?
Oh.
Hartman's.
No.
No.
He's gone. I won't.
No, he's right by a brewery.
Yeah. I know where you mean. It's not Hartman. It used to be Hartman.
Yeah,
he used
he
to work
left.
for Nello. This guy. What's the fucking name of it?
I know who it is.
Starts with an S. No.
Schwartz
Yeah, Schwartz.
Schwartz
yeah.
Schwartz or something.
Yeah. Hartman's was a great place.
Hartman's was good, yeah.
Yeah. And then he retired, he sold off. He sold off to, I forget the guy's name.
You do anything at 8 Oaks up there?
No, that's all private. I tried, it's all private. Their dude is fixed. He has wood fired and he has a,
There? They have wood fire?
yep, they have wood fired there.
They have like a fixed place.
So it's
It's
like
all
proprietary.
fair.
thing.
Yeah.
Proprietary thing.
Yeah.
I tried kicking the door down there and I couldn't get in. So,
Yeah,
that's
what are you
okay.
going to do? Some
What are
places.
you gonna do? Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking. Now there's breweries out the ass.
Everywhere.
They're everywhere.
You go to
Oh.
you go to McCall Brewery over here now in Trexlertown. I drove by there, for example, on Sunday.
Packed probably, so.
Yeah, I left practice at 12
It's
o'clock.
the new. It's
I
the
went-
new way.
The
of
place
younger
was packed. You
generation,
couldn't get in.
you know?
And it
But you don't
opened
see
at 12.
discos anymore. You see
You
breweries.
couldn't get in.
Breweries were banned. You know?
Yeah, no more clubs.
Yeah.
No more clubs, no. You got to go to Miami or
There's
Las
more,
Vegas.
There's more
That's
day
it.
drinking going on than anything.
Yeah.
People-
And they all bring their kids. They bring their dogs.
Yep.
It's a happy time.
It's a happy
Exactly.
time.
It's
Yeah.
like
all rise and
people realize we can go get fucked up with our families and then come home and go to bed early by 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
If I had time, I'd make homemade. We had a recipe in Compass for homemade dog biscuits and all that. And you stamp them. If I had time, I'd do that and pass them out to the dogs.
To the
off
dogs.
shop. But I just don't have time right now. So
or the help.
So where do you see your pizzeria elevating to? Like, do you want to add more product to it, or you just want to keep it the way it is and maybe just expand more into the Lehigh Valley?
I'm just expanding more into the Lehigh Valley.
Like
I'm going to do simple food, really good, and I'm going after the catering. I want
Good.
to cater.
Good.
And maybe eventually I'll open a small little brick and mortar.
Okay.
That'll help me have a spot to do some catering.
That's a good idea.
You need more help. You need more help.
Open up right next to Bruno. He's got a good flow there.
Got to break balls.
Breaking balls for the. It's just what they do. It's Antonio. So as you go on and you keep doing this now, getting to festivals, have you been at any big festivals yet at all?
I've been to some festivals, but every festival I pulled into, it fucking rained. So
Oh, you've been unlucky like
yeah,
that.
it killed me. So I have community days coming up down in Bethlehem, some kind of big thing. I got something coming up in Albertus. Next year, Kempton Fair booked
Kempton.
me.
Yeah, Kempton.
I go there. I won't go to Allentown Fair. It's too big.
Have you got you didn't do Music Fest last year?
No,
did you?
it's not worth it. I'm not doing that.
You got to pay the VIG there
You
and all
gotta pay,
that.
yeah.
It's La Casa Nostra.
It's like the fucking modern day mafia.
You know, it's worse.
It's worse.
It's worse. I seen the numbers. I was like, no.
Is it even worth for people to go? I mean,
Some
honestly.
people, I think.
Well, the only place that I know that makes
The
legit
corn.
is the corn.
yeah. Rick delivers time, right?
They do a bunch of fucking money, but yeah, that's the only place.
Yeah, but
that
I mean,
know.
the corn, it's like pennies on the fucking dollar. The money they're making, they buy
Yeah.
a bushel and they're fucking selling it.
And they're probably buying it from a farmer.
What they sell one corn for is what they buy the bushel for.
They buy
Yeah,
it.
right.
Well, they probably get it from Newhart's, you know.
No, they do.
They do.
Newart's, yeah, Newart's. And shout out to Newart's, though.
I love that fucking corn.
Best corn in the world.
It is.
Oh, I
I've
love that.
never
corn.
had better
We have it all
corn.
the time when it's in season. Right?
It's
It's like
the
$8.
best corn.
It's like this.
He came one time. He ate fucking
And
10
$11
pieces. Fucking
corn.
Justin. Yeah. Everything. You're okay, Master? Everything's sitting down. That's good now, right? The camera's good now. Good. Good. Oh, I know.
He's a cornhole.
He did do good. So, by the way, what everyone we were talking about real quick is Antonio this past weekend on Memorial Day Sunday. He went to New York for us and got us a new camcorder. So we got this new setup. No more iPhone, but even the iPhone worked pretty good.
And no more camera that Juice told me to go get. You're an asshole because you
listen.
told me.
Don't forget, though. I mean,
I did not. You fucking came with me.
I wasn't there.
You fucking came with me the second time, asking the guy 25 fucking thousand questions. That wasn't you? Yeah, okay, sucks. This is the greatest thing now.
So now this is what we do every week, Tony. It's normal for us.
yeah, but just think about it. Antonio was in a safari when he went down there. How about the animals he saw on the curb?
Did you see the
Holy
pictures?
shit.
Dude, you got
Did
it.
you see
What
the
the
picture, Dave?
hell is that?
Of what? Did you see that
It
animal
was
that
an
was on
animal.
the fucking...
It was an animal
I don't know what it was.
on some kind of blanket.
guy
living in
turned
the
on the-
street. Holy shit!
Yeah, then you got Robert De Niro saying he doesn't want fucking Trump to be president because he don't want the city to be ruined. Bro, look, the city's already ruined. Did you? I'll send you the picture of my buddy who just went down. I'll show you
I
the city's
thought
already
I was
ruined.
at... Remember the Michael Jackson video Thriller?
Ah!
That's what New York City was when I went. In broad
Crawling on the
daylight.
concrete.
Zombies everywhere.
That's
I'm
unreal.
being fucking serious.
34th Street.
I felt safe with going into B&H.
You real quick. I got to tell a story since we're on this subject because I today on X, right, or it's all over social media. There's a guy, grown ass man, okay, glasses, white guy, hair, right? You can tell he's wearing a woman's dress, okay. He's taking a selfie in his driveway at home. saying, I feel so great, guys. This is the first day I've dressed up fully feminine as a girl, as a lady. And I went to work, and I sat in the meeting the whole time. And, you know, now that I'm home, we have to applaud ourselves. These little wins we get. I did it. I sat like a woman in a dress for the whole meeting, and my employees, you know, and these are small wins. Us that are like me, and this motherfucker got a beard. It looks like he's a fucking grizzly bear coming out the fucking. His tits are hairier than his fucking head. Okay, and he's wearing a fucking pink, black and yellow dress, and he's saying, "This is what we need, guys. Small wins like this. Take advantage of them." Like, time out. Where the fuck are we? I literally just watched this like 3 times today just to see how fucking stupid these people are.
To be honest with you, the safest I felt in the city was in B&H. Were you ever in there, Juice? It's you can eat off the floor. From the security that's there to it's so organized. You know, I just want to go back just to go back there. You know, but they knew you. No, because you're people.
Fucking A, man. Oh, my God.
He said, because you're people. That's so fucked up.
He's Jewish.
Yeah, we know that.
I felt like an Apache in there.
Apache.
Surrounded. I was surrounded. I like those guys. Hey, listen, I love Jews. I love my little Jew over there.
Well, Tony, we thank you for being on. We always ask our guests, you know, any advice you have for someone who wants to maybe open up a food truck, something like that, or a business.
Yeah. Thank yous for having me. I appreciate
Are you kidding?
You guys are these guys are great. Yeah, really think it through. Make sure you got a plan.
There you go.
And there's a lot more to it than you think. All right, because you're the mechanic, you're the shopper, you're the schlepper, you're the marketer, you're everything.
Yeah.
So, and in the beginning, you can't afford to pay 50 million people. It's you.
Yeah.
So, think about it. Make a good plan.
What was your first gig?
My first gig, I was at Ridgeview Winery up in Nutropoli.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Up in Nutropoli. I've been there.
Yeah,
I've been there.
My first
good
gig,
winery.
Sammy and Linda are the owners. Good people.
How'd it go?
It went great.
Went good?
Nice.
It went good, you know. I found out real quick I don't need 3 people in the truck all the time. So we went down to 2.
Okay.
And that's where we stay, no matter how bad we get our ass kicked. Radical Winery, I'll put that 3rd person on. Same with Rising River, because I'm not going to run like that.
Yeah, you don't want to break your ass like that.
Yeah, I don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
So,
You need that. Well, we got to talk to that Radical. Maybe we'll get in touch. If you know them, we'll get them on here.
yeah, they're
I'd love to have them
they're
on.
really good people, and that place rocks.
Got to go up there one day.
That place
I
rocks.
never even heard of
on
it.
a Friday and a Saturday. They just get in line, and the line never goes down.
And it's basically just wine.
It's wine and beer, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the line never
That's
goes
Lee
away.
Heighton.
I gotta go check it out.
Heighten, yeah, check it out. It's
Me and
really,
Bruno will go.
Really good place.
No, you can't. You got to make sauce. You can't go.
Pass the tequila. All right. Well, let's get into our sponsors.
I'll go with juice.
Oh, my God.
Jeff Adams, my good friend. Remax Realty, 610-972-5323. Sell a house, buy a house. Thinking about selling a house, thinking about buying a house, get with Jeff. He'll help you out. Enter.net, social media, website design. Justin Corsa here, nationwide, worldwide, right here in the Lehigh Valley. Franco's Pizza, Rosenfilippo Belia, thank you again, and good to be back, right? Steve Seiler, he's not here tonight. I don't know where he is. But Steve Seiler Insurance, 570-446-8023. Excuse me. Get with Steve. Business insurance, personal insurance, all that good stuff. He'll help you out. Trust me.
Health. Just health.
Just health.
Okay, health insurance.
Medicare.
This guy's going to have to get 7 more licenses.
Lehigh Valley Pizza Shops. Mr. Donkey, Oliver Nasri right here to my left. Congrats to your son, and congrats to Parkland for the great job that they did. Master Supply, Kevin and Barb Master. Thank you again. Thank you, Dave Sweeney. He's behind Juice. TNY Construction, Tony Nasser. No job too big and no job too small for Mr. Tony. Banko Beverage, Joe Marino, Tony Gallo, and Jim Glassick. Thank you again for the sponsorship. Guys, 'tis the season. Joe's Teas, Calypso, Zoa. Sal drank 10 of them in front of me today. All that good stuff. Jack Daniels, thank you. Pabst.
Oh, shit. My bad.
Holy shit!
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Thank you again to Tony Salvatore here. 48 years in business. He's in Lehigh Valley. J Rad's Pizza. J Rad's Wood-Fired Oven. J Rad's Wood-Fired Oven Pizza.com. We had his pizza. It was great. Thank you again for coming out, taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
And that's basically all I got.
And one last thing quick. The reason that went off is my cousin Michael. So Michael Elias, he's on TikTok, and he has over 100,000 followers. He's now doing cheesesteak reviews in the Valley. So his last one got like 40,000 views, and he did Biagio's today. And that was a great review by him. So go check him out. It's at Mike Elias 777. And he told me to give him a shout out, which I will.
Yeah, we should shout him out. Michael Elias 777.
And cheers.
Go.
Cheers, Tony.
Go for it. Oh,
Cheers.
Mine.
Cheers.
Salute.
Is that Mike Elias from Bethlehem?
No, Mike Elias, my cousin. They own Elias Market in Allentown.
Okay, I know who they. Yep.
Yeah.
Bridge.
So the youngest
Gus
son.
Market.
Yep. Not Gus, but the youngest one, Michael.
Shout out to Bruno Scipione, Dave Sweeney, Justin Corsa, our good man Colby. That's like Batman. Now you see him, now you don't. And
Rick from Cisco.
And Rick from Cisco does our appointments now, our fill-ins, right, Rick?
That was funny. All right, guys.
He knows
Episode
exactly
41.
what I'm talking about.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for showing
Thank you.
up. Follow, subscribe, YouTube, and Spotify. We'll see you guys.
Great episode. Thank you, guys.
It's a PizzaFellas podcast. Turn your speakers up, we better have a blast. Grab a drink, fill a glass, light a cigar, come on, let's make it last.
PizzaFellas.
Pizza Talk with Sal and Joe,
Yeah, I'm in it.
Oliver,
I jumped
Antonio. Pizza stories, they gon' tell us. Let's have some fun with the PizzaFellas.